Hi guys, how y'all doing? So today I'm going to film a video about tips that help me with my anxiety and paranoia, and I'm just going to share them with you and explain what my paranoia and anxiety is like, and I hope you find it useful, or I hope it helps you. So if you can hear purring, I've got Luna on my knee because she just wants all the attention lately, and you can just see a little tail, I think. Okay, so I apologise if you can hear the occasional purr and see the occasional cat. Anyway, I've had anxiety for a long time, and people think you're just putting it on, you just don't want to do things, you're just lazy, but that isn't what it is. It's a mental, well, it's a mental illness, anxiety, I'd say. So I've had anxiety for a long time, and I find it worse when it comes to phoning someone. So I've had anxiety for as long as I can remember. I've always been super anxious. When I was young and I'd see my friends playing on the street, I wouldn't want to go and join in because I'd be super anxious and scared they wouldn't want me there and no one likes me, and why would they be playing out without me? Like, why didn't they ask me to come out when they knew I was at home? So I've always been slightly anxious, and I find that it's got a lot worse lately. Like, I'll be awake till silly o'clock worrying, but half of that's to do with paranoia, which I'll get onto after. So my main anxiety comes when it comes to doing something. Like, I had to go somewhere once and I literally spent 40 minutes stood outside that place having a panic attack and an anxiety attack about going inside. I started thinking about, do I have to go? Why do I have to go? Which way do the doors open? And it's just silly things like that, but I get really worked up about it. And the main thing that gets me worked up is when it comes to talking on the phone. I hate talking on the phone. I will normally let it go through to voicemail just because I get that nervous, and then I sometimes don't phone them back. I had this case once where I was on the phone to someone and I got that anxious I felt like I was going to vomit, so I had to hang up the phone, and then I received a text from them asking why the phone cut off, so I had to lie and say I dropped my phone and it broke, which I feel really bad about, but it's just a thing that comes with anxiety, stuff like that. And the other thing I have, which really gets on my nerves and I can't help it, is paranoia. This just makes people sound crazy, but I swear to you, you're not crazy if you're paranoid. So I'll be walking down the street and a car will be driving quite slow, and I will think, oh my god, they're gonna kidnap me, what are they gonna do? Or I'll be walking and I just get super paranoid about everything. Last night I was laying in bed and I knew it was the cats downstairs banging, but I end up convincing myself there's someone downstairs and they're gonna come upstairs and murder the whole family, and then I just get super paranoid about it and don't sleep, and I think that quite a lot. And yeah, I do have a few tips that help me when I get anxious, one of them being stroking an animal. Because I feel like when you're stroking an animal, I know it releases a hormone in your body which helps calm you down, and it just makes me feel loads better if I sit there stroking a cat or a dog. It doesn't have to be a cat or a dog, it could be a guinea pig, it could be a rabbit, but yep, I just love stroking pets when I feel really anxious. And another thing I like to do when I'm anxious is put my earphones in and block everything out, because I feel like that is an excellent way to deal with anxiety, is just to put music in, listen to music, then that way it's keeping your mind occupied. Like, you don't have time to get anxious when you're listening to music. So they're just some things. Other tips I have when it comes to paranoia is it's nice to be with someone. Obviously if you haven't got someone, that's when pets become useful, but if you have someone that's there with you and they kind of understand, it is a useful thing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I don't know where I was really going with that, but yeah, bye.